everyone, this is Joanna. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you will enjoy this project so much that at the end you will subscribe to my channel. And to all my subscribers, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for coming out here every week, watching my videos and supporting my channel and my madness about polymer clay. And just because you guys are so awesome, I have a special project prepared for you guys today. And we are going to make flower cane. And I'm going to use translucent and white clay to create the cane, and then we are going to use some scraps, clay scraps, to apply it to the top. And if you have never used translucent clay, you're just going to love this project. So let's get started with that. I rolled out translucent clay on the thickest setting of the pasta machine, and then I also have white clay which I run at the thinnest setting of the pasta machine. I'm just going to layer one on top of the other and kind of cut off the ends here. We don't need all that. Nope. All that is gonna go away. And we can probably give it a nice run through my pasta machine, or actually, why don't I just use my roller here just to make sure that it's nice and it sticks together before we continue on. So there you go. And what we're going to do right now is we are going to roll it. Oops, it's sticking, a little bit of sticking. That's not a big deal. Let me take it off. Ooh. Okay, good. Alright, so let's start rolling the clay. And basically, you're just gonna start doing just that. Just roll it. Make sure that you do not have any air pockets stuck in between, because then they're going to destroy your roll, your cane actually. So just keep on going. Keep on going and rolling. Going and rolling. There you go. And now we have this very nice roll. Cut off the ends here. And this is what you've got. Now let's just make sure that we get rid of all the air pockets, like I said, that it's nicely squished. And now we have a workable roll. Now let's grab, this is a gift card, credit card will work, and we're gonna start creating a cane. Just mind you, I'm not good at it, but I still do it because I enjoy it. So we're gonna take it and you're gonna give it a squish just about this far. You're gonna turn it the other way. You're gonna give it another squish. So now you have, that's how it looks. Then you're gonna go to the side that is still unsquished. You're gonna do again and again on the other side. So basically this is what we have. You see that? You have like 4 petals. Now I know that you guys will do a much better job than I. Like I said, I'm not good at it, but it doesn't stop me from playing with it. And now, do you see 4 of these? Now we're going to do 2 indentations, but not as deep on each, okay? So 1 and 2. So let's do 1 and then 2. You're gonna move to the next one and we're gonna do again 1 and then a 2, and we're gonna do the same for the remaining 2, and you're doing it all the way. It's easier when you do it when it's actually the cane is laying down, but I want to show you guys. There. Okay. Now I think I may have to go in just a little bit deeper here, because I don't think I see my indentations as well as I wanted to. So just go back. Like I said, I am not a master at canes. That's why you do not see me create canes very often. But I saw a pendant similar to that on was it Pintrest, and I decided to give it a shot. Okay, so I'm going to call it a flower. Okay, you can call it a mess, but to me this is a flower. This is the best that I can do. I'm sure that at this point you guys are just so much better than I am. So let me just give it a nice slice and see where we are at. Okay, you know what? This is really not bad. This is not bad at all. I like the shape. Okay, so the clay that I'm using is the same as this. It's from the same batch. It's just a mess that I had left over from one of the projects. And if you have, you probably may recognize it if you watch my videos. So now you are going to just create a shape. Whatever shape you want. You saw I made a heart here because I had some red clay, so I just put red clay underneath. Actually, it's red and some other colors too, but just do it just like that. You want to have a general shape. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're still going to be forming it as you're adding the translucent clay. Now, you want to make sure that you are going to start slicing the cane, but you want to slice it thin. As thin as you can. I'm going to add there. Again, a slice, a thin slice. It's okay to overlap. And as you are going to be placing those slices on, you're going to start thinking, well, this is not translucent. What the heck? Well, the translucent clay becomes more translucent after it bakes. But it will never be translucent as in a clear glass. You're just not going to get that. So, in the pendants that you see right here, you can see that it's translucent because you do see the colors and the variation in colors, because most of the pendants have more than one color to them. But it will never be clear. But that's the beauty of it, because it has this really nice soft look to it. And you get to use all the clays that you are not using right now, that, you know, the leftovers that you didn't like. They sure do look beautiful underneath these translucent flowers. So just a few more slices. And I think for the bottom, what I'm going to use, I don't want to use the cane for the bottom, because, you know, I slaved so hard to create it. I don't want to use it for the bottom because a lot of people will never see the bottom. So let me see if I have some translucent, a mix of translucent and white that I can just use for the bottom instead. Okay, so this is gonna be our top. I'm gonna take paper. You kind of want to marry all those pieces together, and they are thinly sliced, so with a little bit of love they will come together. Look how thin this one was. You can totally see the different variations in color in that one, and that one here needs a little bit more love. There you go, my friend. Now I don't have to see you. Okay, perfect. Now, when you're working without gloves, I think it's going to be much easier for you because the warmth from your fingers will totally go and blend the clay much easier than what I'm doing right now with the gloves. And you know what? Actually, I have all those scraps. So I could probably take that and use it for the backup as the backing to my pendant. So let me just take that, roll it out. You don't want it to be too thick. You just want it to cover the pendant in the back. Oops. Like I said, it's going to be much easier for you folks if you are using your fingers instead of the gloves. The only reason why I'm using the gloves is because I don't want you guys to have to stare at my COVID nails. That's what I call it. Alright, let's just trim the back really quick. Just like that. And we are almost there. Okay. Perfect. So now you can still play with it, you can shape it, but also another thing that we're gonna have to do is we're gonna create some kind of a hanging mechanism. And what I did here was I actually punched out a hole. This is really nice. And some of the pieces actually that are sticking up and are not as flat as you want them to be. When you take the pendant out of the oven, you can always sand it down, but this is perfectly flat right now. Like right now it's super flat. So I'm gonna grab a little punch, but what I want to do is I don't want to just go straight down and punch it, because you will see the color, the blue, the turquoise right off the bat. I want the translucent to go just a little bit inside, and for that reason I'm going to use my plastic of any sorts. Even Ziploc bag will work, and you're going to place it on, and then you're going to punch it. And what it does is it kind of brings the edges in. I'm going to show you just now. Do you see that? The edges are kind of going in, so it gives it just really, really, really nice look. And this, my friends, is gonna go into the oven. It is ready to go in, and there is my cane, and I have plenty more to make plenty more of it. You can see the different colors, so you can see that you definitely, after you bake it, the colors pop up so much more. And I have a feeling that on this one I even sliced the cane thinner than on that one, so I have a feeling that the colors will be even more brighter. So my friends, that's it for now. Till next time, hope you really enjoy this. Ta-ta!